Honestly, it was tough for me because I had a chance to play for my home team. Man, what's a romantic comedy, man? A few of my friends kind of make mistakes. I just feel like it grew me up.
Guys, welcome back to the Law of Attraction Secrets podcast. I'm your host, Natasha and we're in the new studio today. I'm so excited. We're here with an amazing human. This is somebody for sure you've seen on TV playing ball. He is from Michigan. I'm going to introduce him. I'm going to say his name beautifully correctly this time. He's an NBA player. Monté, how are you?
I'm great. How you doing?
Cool. I'm amazing. I'm so happy to have you here. I know you're in town for a Lakers game tomorrow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm honored to be on the show. I'm excited to, put positive energy out and, give hope to the youth and just people out there.
For sure. I'm so excited because I know you're somebody who, you're like so many layers to you, right? There's so many layers. And what's beautiful about this show in particular is that we get to see those layers, like get to see that side because you're a star to the world. Like, I want to hear your story though. So where did you grew up in Michigan? You came from Michigan. Like, how did you get out of that place? 70,000 people, you said.
Yeah, just trying to surround myself with, good friends. You met some, today, but also just listening to my mom. I think I had a good upbringing as far as just staying focused, and I was fortunate to see a few of my friends kind of make mistakes because I was a lot younger than them, and I just tried to stay focused, stay tunnel vision, stay in school, and I was able to, get a scholarship
Wow.
and go from there. So it was big time.
Did you know that you wanted to play ball? Was that like always in your heart?
Yeah, I grew up around it because my mom played, so I will always be around her basketball practices growing up and things like that. So basketball kind of found me. I played football, but I wasn't that good in the football, so I stayed away from it. But my mom, she never really forced me to play ball. She was just like, whatever lane you go for, she ain't gonna force it on me. So basketball kind of just took over.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. I love that your mom is like your rock. Is that the tattoo?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
saw in your
yeah.
arm, I was like, wow, she's beautiful. I love
I
that.
appreciate
It's
it.
so nice when a man has that relationship with his mother. I think it says a lot about a man, period. Like, if you get on with your mom and you love her and you worship her like a queen, that's how you're going to treat your woman.
For sure.
Like, it's
Yeah.
beautiful to see like that kind of love and respect that you have. So, and I love that she's like guided you and, you've ended up being an amazing NBA player. So what's really fascinating for me is that you changed team this year. You missed 43 games. How did you go through that from that injury to come out the other side where you are now? Like, you've come out of the ashes like a phoenix. Like, you're this big star now. How did you come out of it?
Um, Honestly, it was tough for me because I had a chance to play for my home team, Detroit Pistons. Being from Michigan and growing up watching the Bad Boys and Chauncey Billups and those guys, I had opportunity to put on that jersey, and everybody from my hometown was excited. But I had ended up getting hurt right before the season.
Aye.
A quad injury that set me back, and I didn't make my debut until this year, January 17th, I believe. So it was tough. I mean, it was times where I contemplating just like taking the whole year off. Just like my mental was just, I was so down because I had so many goals I wanted to go for this season and things like that. But I just kept praying. I just kept putting God first, and just know He never made mistakes, and just kept my circle tight. And they pushed me. A lot of my friends would send me positive messages just to keep me going because I couldn't run for about a month and a half. So just sitting around, just not doing nothing and just watching the games go by, losing, and you like, I could help, but you can't do much. So, like I said, God, I was praying a lot, and He blessed me with this new opportunity, to be number one in the West now, in
Wow.
Minnesota. So, um, yeah, all my praises go to,
I
God.
love
Yeah.
that. Did you, when you were going through that, because it's interesting you speak about like your mental,
Mhm.
and that's something that obviously, like, I coach people on this exact topic and things. How did you pull yourself out of it? Like, when you had those dark days, I know you said you prayed,
Mhm.
but did you visualize yourself back? Were you doing anything in your subconscious mind that maybe you didn't even know you were doing?
Um, it's a good question. I would really just watch old highlights of me myself just to remind myself.
There,
Yeah,
that's it. It was like a
yeah.
mental rehearsal.
Just to remind myself, like, you still that guy. You still can play.
Wow.
But it's kind of tough. Been playing this sport for so long, and now you watching it from a different seat. I think that was my toughest thing. But just reminding myself that you still good. Just stay with the process.
Stay
I
with
think.
it.
Yeah.
I love that you stay with the
Hmm.
process. And then do you feel like, well, that's great advice actually for somebody else who's going through
Yeah.
somebody. And it may not just be in sports.
Hmm.
Somebody's going through something in their life right now. And like, how did they pull themselves out in your eyes?
Yeah. I mean, I would just say, like I said, just stay with it. You can you can change the fate of your life literally in 10 to 15 seconds, like for good or bad. So
Yes.
I just try to stay with it and just knew, it can't storm forever. One of my vets, Isaiah Thomas, he will always tell me like, stay with it, young fella. It don't never storm every day of the month. The sun got to come out eventually. So
Yes.
that's what I kind of took my hat on.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so beautiful. Well, you just said it so perfectly. You can change your life in like 10 to 15
Mm-hmm.
seconds. We're the director of our movie. We choose our character, we write our
Yeah.
script. We literally decide if you don't like the version of you that you are, you have an injury, you're going through something,
Mm-hmm.
just rewrite your story.
Yeah.
I healed, God healed me. I feel amazing. Like, my life changed. It turned around. I started doing the things I wanted to do. Joy was in my life all of a sudden. Like, all of
Mm-hmm.
these things. We just redesign who we are.
Yeah.
And it literally recreates us. And you did that.
Yeah.
You're like an emulation of that. You
Mm-hmm.
decided, I'm going to change my life. And that is the law of attraction.
Yeah.
We attract what we are.
Mm-hmm.
We attract what we think about. The like attracts like. Have you seen the movie The Secret?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, I have to
Honestly.
send it to
Okay.
you. It's
Cool.
so good. It's exactly the law of
Mm-hmm.
attraction, which says like attracts like. So the way we think attracts more of that stuff. So if we
Right.
think
Negative.
negatively, we then attract more negative things because you could have stayed down.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
could you could still be there right now.
Mm-hmm.
You may not have switched teams.
Yeah.
You may still be, you might not be the number one where you are right now.
Mm-hmm.
You may have stayed in that rut. Somebody else did,
Yeah.
and you came out.
Mm-hmm.
So that really is like testament to you, and without knowing it, you're applying the law of attraction.
Definitely.
And that's just like having faith in God. Did you always grow up with faith? Is that like,
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that. I just always trusted my faith, and
yeah,
I just knew if I kept my faith, my dream, which was being a professional, basketball player, would come true. So I definitely walk by faith.
that's
Yeah.
beautiful. And I feel like walking with faith is the only way. There is
Hmm.
no other way.
Yeah.
Just knowing like somebody greater cares, like something greater is there for us all the time, and that we are like never going to be let down by that.
Hmm.
The times to have most faith is when you're in good times, actually,
Yeah.
because everybody, you watch them fall to their
Yeah.
knees in a bad time, right? People
Definitely.
who
Yeah.
don't even believe, non-believers, atheists, suddenly like they something terrible happens,
Hmm.
and boom, they're on their knees.
Yeah.
Please God, help me out of it. Whoa, I've never even heard you
Courage.
pray.
Yeah. For
Right?
sure. Yeah.
But that's okay. They find God that way. Maybe God
Definitely.
needed that to happen to them. Do you
Yeah.
believe in things happening to us for a reason?
Yeah, I'm big on that.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm huge on that. Always, always say, God don't make mistakes for one, but everything does happen for a reason. I feel like for the good or the bad. Like you might be doing good, and then you might get a bump in the road that slow you up. Just see how you react and see how strong mentally you is.
Boom.
So I feel like he throws little things at you, but I feel like everything he throws you, it's part of your journey. That's what he ripped for you, so you'll be able to persevere through it. That's all. Yeah.
100%. I feel like God will never give you anything, or the universe will never give you anything you can't handle.
Mm,
Like you can go through it. Like I know the bad times in my life when I went through an illness, when I
yeah.
was like at rock bottom, emotionally, physically, financially, I was in debt, hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
I was a single mom. I was so rock bottom, and I was like, how am I gonna get out of here?
Yeah.
You know, I was like, there's no way out for me. How do I get out of this? But then you realize, well, hang on a minute, why am I going through this?
Hmm.
And it's like you don't grow from the good times. You grow from the hard times, right?
Yeah.
That's how you just grew.
Yeah.
That's like I bet you had your biggest spiritual awakening during that season in your life that you went
Hmm.
through.
Yeah. 100%. I can agree to that. Yeah.
Do you feel like you've evolved as a human
Yeah.
during
I
that?
feel like it definitely just shaped my mental. It took me to a space that I never been in or even had to get to. Because everything, I never really had injury that had me out for this long. If anything, it's like one or two games.
Yes.
Um, but this one definitely, I just feel like it grew me up,
Wow.
just to be able to not take it for granted, because sometimes I feel like we don't appreciate what we got because it's so natural. You just take it for what it is. So
Totally
yeah.
agree.
So I feel like the situation I was in, just like, all right, let's get back to steak and potatoes. Like, let's just get back sharp and just, you know, build it back up from the ground up.
For
So
sure.
yeah.
It's so interesting you say that because, basically what we don't appreciate doesn't appreciate. What
Hmm.
we appreciate appreciates. It's like when we appreciate what we have, and actually, many of us, it's so, we're like assumptive about it. We're like, oh, it's normal. Complacent is the
Hmm.
word. Like every day, oh, yeah, it's normal that I have this. Actually, we're so blessed
Hmm.
that like we have these amazing careers,
Yeah.
that we're able to shine and give light in the world to other people, because through what we do we help others, and we
Yeah.
like show them through being inspired by us, or with what you do they
Yeah.
get joy when they watch you guys play, and then like things like this they get to be inspired through you.
Yeah. I feel like also what helped me get through it, I just knew like I'm probably going through this to help somebody else that's
Yeah, for
watching
sure.
me. So I kind of took it because I would get a lot of love from fans, like, can't wait to see you back on the court, or I'm going through this. I'm injured as well. So seeing you post your
Wow.
recovery and rehab, it helps me get through my day. So I started looking at it from that perspective,
Wow.
like yo, you going through this, maybe getting somebody up in the world that look up to you. So I kind of just tried to play it that way too, to
That's
kind of
beautiful.
just help my mental just not think so negative about it.
That's amazing. I'm so amazed. Like you're so positive, and
Mhm.
how you came through it. It speaks volumes about you
Yeah.
because, like I said, you could still be there,
Yeah.
but you knew you're doing it for the masses. You're doing this for the world. You're doing this like for a greater
Mhm.
purpose. And like all those guys who are messaging you, like, oh my God, you're inspiring me.
Yeah.
Like that is another reason for you to like, get through it. What was another hard time you've been through in your life? Like what was another trying time?
Um, I would say when my grandma passed, I think I was in college my sophomore year. She died a day after my birthday,
No.
like 6 in the morning. So
No. Oh,
so that was a tough time for me because I would spend a lot of time over there. My mom would work and stuff like that. So she was just like my best friend, like, backbone. So she hated when I played football. She always say, boy, it's too big for you out there. You shouldn't be playing and stuff like that. But when she passed, she had told me to stay in school, probably like 2, 3 days before she passed. Like, just get your degree, because I was contemplating coming out of school early
wow.
to play in the NBA. And she was like, stay. And so that's why it was so hard when she passed, because I wanted her to see me with my degree and
Oh,
everything. So, but I stayed for her, and got that done. So I think that was probably my toughest year. Just trying to accomplish that for her, and just do the promise that I told her I would.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she's another, is that your mom's mom?
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
another inspiration to
Yeah.
you. You have an amazing line of women behind
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it's so
Yeah.
beautiful to hear. I love that. Have you got brothers and sisters?
No.
Just you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it even more. You're like the baby one.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that. It's so
Yeah.
I'm the oldest of 5.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm the oldest of 5, but I have a son and he's such a mommy's boy.
Okay.
And like he's like my world. He's 7. He's just like he like the bloodline of moms, me, my mom, like I feel
Okay.
that like
Yeah.
it's so beautiful. You want to have kids one day. Can you imagine a life where you effortlessly magnetize your dreams to you? Financial success, the love of your life, the family of your dreams, and everything you've ever dreamed of at your fingertips. With my approach to manifesting, I have a practical method where you use the power of your creative words. It's called scripting. We write in the past tense in a certain way to attract all our desires to us. I've done this. I met my husband in 3 weeks doing this. I helped myself heal twice. I helped myself get rid of a rash on my body. I have helped myself to elevate myself and get myself out there to so many people. I've changed my bank account number. I've added 2 zeros onto it. I have created abundance like I could never dream of. The most beautiful homes around the world. And you can do this too, like so many of my clients are currently doing right now. The success stories speak for themselves. I want to show you how to do it. This is for somebody who is ready though. Don't even bother coming unless you are ready to transform your life. If you feel like, oh, I'm on the fence, I don't know, none of this shit really works, then baby, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for you. This works for somebody who says, I'm ready. I'm ready to try something else. Try using the power of my words. I want to learn in a curriculum. I want to be in a group with other like-minded individuals, and I want to win. This is for entrepreneurs who are ready to go to the next level, or maybe get out of corporate America and go to the entrepreneurship world. If you're ready, come and join us inside the Scripting Society, and I'll see you there.
Yeah, I feel like everybody will want to have
Yeah,
kids.
I hope so.
Yeah, for sure. Just to see, you know, that's your joy. That's your creation.
Right.
So I just feel like it'll be cool. Definitely. But I would want when I had kids, I would just want my kids to just be free and just like go where the wind take them. Like I don't want them to just play basketball because I play in the NBA.
yeah.
I feel like a lot of people had kids and just be like, oh, I played this, so you playing this, and I feel like that's when the love kind of get taken out of it when
Interesting.
so
Well, you're right, because what if they want to do music?
for sure.
What
Yeah,
if they
yeah,
want to just be somebody completely different?
for sure.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. I think everybody has their own path in life and everybody has a choice. And we get that. And there's a lot of parents who like try and direct their kids and then the kid doesn't want to do it. And then like you're later on like, well, why did you not follow your own journey? Like I coach some people who are like, they're in corporate America and they want to get out so badly, but they were only in corporate or they were a lawyer or a doctor because their family insisted on it.
Right.
And it's like, you want to do what makes your heart feel alive. Bull makes you feel alive, right?
Yeah.
That's your
Sure.
thing.
Yeah. I like yeah, it's cool.
Do you have any other hobbies? Do you have any other things that you love to do?
Yeah. I love bowling. Like bowling is like
I love bowling. Are you good?
Yeah.
Yo, okay, we'll have to see who's gonna win, people.
Yeah, I'm nice. But bowling is like bowling for me is like a
You're really good, aren't you? I can tell.
yeah, but I went to school in Ames, Iowa, so it's not much to do. So
Okay.
So like the bowling alley was like 50-cent games
Really?
during the summertime. So I was trash and then I got good eventually. 'Cause I would go over there and just practice.
Wow.
Yeah, but that it kind of relieves stress for me, like just like a getaway. It's like driving to a lake and just like chilling, like listening to the water.
Yeah.
That's bowling for me. So yeah,
Wow, yeah,
like
that's
my
beautiful.
little getaway. Yeah,
Wow.
for sure.
You should build one in your house.
Yeah, I definitely should.
For
Next
sure.
contract. Next contract.
Yeah, exactly, for
Yeah.
sure. Oh my God, that would be so fun. Okay,
Yeah.
one day we have to have a game.
All right, that's good.
We'll see who wins because actually I'm really good, but clearly when you just started like going into how much you played, I'm like, no. Like,
I'm
I
probably a
don't know
little
if I should-
rusty now. I ain't played in a minute. Yeah, I ain't played in a
Oh my God, I
couple
love that you
Yeah.
bowl. Okay, so you told me your star signs are Cancer.
Mhm.
I think that's really amazing. I love knowing about people's star signs. I ask everybody who comes on the show. I
Mm.
just feel like there's certain signs when I'm like, that's really interesting. Like I can see things about it. Like I'm super intuitive anyway, but like I can feel energies, particularly with like women who are signs. Like like I'll be
Yeah.
like nervous of certain
Yeah.
signs and shit. I used to be nervous of female Geminis, and now I'm not so scared. But like,
Why?
guys, be careful because they have two sides.
Uh,
Like, not everybody. This is a sweeping statement, but if you're like your Gemini and your moon, my moon. I don't know if you know about any of this shit, but like, we have like a chart, right? So like, your sign is this, but what time you were born and like your moon and your sun and all these things is different. And so, I do have a Gemini in mind, but that doesn't mean I'm a Gemini. It means I have like traits of it.
okay.
But like, if I was a straight Gemini, like men just like, oh my God. If you have the good aspect of it, which is the part I have, it's like passion.
Right.
So it's like that. But like, they have two sides. So like, no, I don't know. No, I don't want to like kill all the Gemini women right now. Like, I'm sure there's like some beautiful Gemini women, but like, yo, for the ones that I've met are Gemini, like I get scared sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the other side gonna be? But like, oh my God. Anyway, that's a whole separate conversation. I get to go into it. Are you ever gonna write a book?
Nah, I don't think I ever write a book. I do want to do a movie though about my life.
Oh, a biopic?
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yo, you have to
I
do
feel like
that.
that'll be nice. I've been talking to my manager about it.
Nice.
Yeah, we gonna try to get it rolling.
Oh my God, amazing. We
Yeah.
can chat afterwards about it because
sure.
I'll explain who I know who will be
Okay.
the
Yeah,
perfect
yeah.
people for
Alright.
this for you.
We got another thing. Sorry to cut you off. We just got a lot of footage too. Like, so like you can explain the story to people. People can see it. Like we got raw like footage from like 2016 all the way to now.
Wow.
So like,
And the injury phase.
yeah, we got all that
Oh my
documented. So
God.
it'll be easy to kind of
Put it together.
put it together.
Yo,
and
watch
replay
this
it and
space,
stuff
people.
like this.
Oh my
it'll
God.
be-
No, they
it'll be
need more
cool.
because on Netflix it's a lot of music ones. There
Yeah.
not really
There ain't
like
really a lot of
sport
ones.
ones,
Yeah.
right? Like I see them. I know exactly the person you know already who I'm thinking to introduce him to. Yeah, I'm gonna connect you afterwards to somebody
Okay.
who's gonna help with this situation for you. I just feel it. I always know who to like introduce and connect. I just happen to know like the biggest producers and directors in the world, and like yeah. But anyway, side note. I don't know what made me think about that, but it made me think about maybe the book is relevant to the movie. Maybe you'll do a book with it or something.
I don't know. I'm more of a film guy, but
Yeah, you love movies.
yeah, I like movies
What's your favorite movie?
all the time.
Yeah. Okay, or give me your top three. Like if I was gonna go this weekend and I'm gonna go and watch movies, what are the three that I should watch?
It depends the mood I'm in. Like you
Yeah,
know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? Like I don't know what type. Like what's your lane of like?
Christmas films.
Uh,
So I honestly can watch Christmas movies all year round. I'm completely obsessed. I'm such a romantic. But no, if I was to watch a movie, one would be like The Heist or something, and then like the
Okay,
other end of the
high school,
scale, it would be like a romantic comedy. Like something.
romantic comedy.
Yeah, like I love romantic stuff. But I need to laugh. Like I like Step Brothers.
What's romantic comedy? Bro?
That's not a romantic comedy. That's about two step.
Huh? What's a romantic comedy, bro?
Okay, give me a movie that you like. Like, it doesn't have to be a romantic comedy.
Movie that I like.
Yeah. Have you seen Lift? Lifted just came
No.
out.
I like Gone Girl. That's a good movie.
Oh, I like Gone Girl. Okay,
Gone
good.
Girl,
Yes.
Fire.
So fire.
Let's see. Gone Girl, good. I don't want to give you sports movies.
You watch sports movies?
Yeah.
Okay, give me one.
I mean, Love and Basketball.
Oh, I love
cool.
basketball. Okay, that was
Love
worth
and
it. That was
Basketball,
worth it.
Fire. And then we could go. I like the Taken movie. Yeah.
God, that was one of my favorites. That was
Yeah.
fucking terrifying.
Yeah,
though.
I like that movie though. He was
Really?
saying,
Oh, you like horror films?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah,
God, I don't. I'm like so
I
scared.
love scary
Really?
movies, yeah.
I'm terrified by them. But that's part of the reason is because like I before I go to bed really program my subconscious mind with good stuff because I used to watch horror films and I dream about snakes
Oh, okay.
and like shit like that and I get really
It
scared.
ain't been a lot of good horror movies made
Recently?
recently. Yeah.
So I haven't really missed
The
any.
last one was like Thanksgiving, but that was horrible.
Oh,
It was in
really?
theaters for like 2 weeks, and they got it out.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my god, I can't believe you
Yeah,
love horror films. I'm
yeah.
like totally scared of
Uh,
horror films. But before I go to bed, like I literally I'll watch positive things. Like, when I
mm,
watch the news, I'll like feed my mind. I'll get off Instagram an hour before. Like I'm super disciplined
yeah,
these days. I didn't used to be. Like
yeah,
I'm like I'm human. I still have a day where I'll be like, but I'll feed my mind with stuff which is like I want to manifest it, right? Like things
yeah,
that I want to do. So I'll watch a movie that's super positive about whatever I want to manifest. Like I know, like, okay, this is gonna help trigger my subconscious mind into
mhm,
believing it's possible for me.
yeah,
Right. I say to people, if you want to find love, watch Christmas movies or watch love movies because you're gonna see couples in love and it's gonna train your subconscious mind to believe that love is possible for you. Like all of a sudden you think, wow, I can find love too. So it's like how you know, what you ingest,
yeah,
not just like literally what we eat, but like what we listen to, like what podcasts we listen to. Like this podcast helps people to feel better about themselves, be more inspired, you know?
I'm yawning. My bad.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. You can totally yawn. You're on a
Yeah,
different time zone as
yeah,
well, no?
yeah, yeah.
How do you like when you travel and like play games,
You
you
just
just
gotta
like you
adjust.
just do it.
But I like playing out here because I feel like you get more sleep because time goes is back a little bit.
Oh
So
yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
so it's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. When I go that way, I'm like,
Yeah,
whoa, like I just
yeah,
lost 3 hours.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
different
it's not
for
cool.
sure.
Oh my God. Do you love LA?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's probably top five city in the NBA.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
top
so.
five.
For sure. And your team now is like doing good
Yeah,
now.
yeah, we really good.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
See? So that's really cool. Okay, I have to come and take a visit to like see the city
yeah.
and like understand and like I love to learn. Where's your favorite places to travel to in the world?
That I've been to. I like Manila. The Philippines was fun. Um,
You went there? Is it amazing?
yeah, we went to Japan last year for like a preseason game. It's cool. I've been to Abu Dhabi, Barcelona,
Oh wow.
London. Yeah,
You like
Madrid.
London, where I'm from?
London, yeah, London's fire.
Yeah.
We was in Tate. You know what Tate
Yeah, of
is?
course. I haven't
Yeah,
been for
Tate.
like 10
Yeah,
years, but
yeah. Ludacris is like in the
playing
studio, like while
in
they
there.
in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
There's studio in
yeah,
there. That's right. Oh,
yeah.
it's always filled with somebody.
Yeah, I was out there for like a basketball camp, and then we went to this like ice cream thing, and this lady was like, "Oh my god, y'all sound like the people on Instagram," because I guess our accent like over there is like
Yeah,
they love,
totally
yeah,
unique.
they love like
For sure.
American
Oh
accent.
my God, Americans in the
Yeah,
UK is like Brits here.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
when I'm
yeah,
in like but anywhere in America, people are like, "Whoa, you're British." I'm like, "Yes."
yeah, yeah. It's crazy.
They love the accent. It's so
Mhm.
funny. Okay, so if you had to tell your younger self some advice, like what would it be? If you had to go back in time and your younger self was
Yeah.
looking at you, what would it be?
Um, Honestly, it would probably be just like, man, this is a tough one. I'm gonna go body wise because I never stretched when I was younger. None of that. I just would just eat McDonald's and just go and just like
How did this happen?
I feel it now. I feel it now.
Oh,
It's, yeah.
really?
But yeah,
Shit. All those
yeah,
McDonald's you feel?
it added it. Just like eating bad and just like not taking care of your body. So like younger self, I would just try to get on top of that earlier than I did,
Yeah.
and I feel like it definitely would have helped. So
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
that's really good advice. I've
no,
never
for
heard
sure.
one actually about the body.
The body,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really happy you did that. That's very unique, like a different take on advice to
Hmm.
yourself.
Yeah.
I look after myself. Like I don't drink alcohol, I never
Hmm.
have. I don't do drugs, I don't smoke. Like I look after myself and what I eat. Like I randomly I had my first In-N-Out burger ever.
Yeah, and
Like
then now fire.
I know it's so
Yeah.
good, isn't it? I sat in there, I was like, I get it. Oh my God, it
Yeah.
was insane. But like,
Yeah.
I look after what I eat. Like, I'm super healthy. Like, I love to do farm to table. Like, I love to
Mhm.
cook. Like, I just went to the farmer's market today and I'll just take that vegetable stuff and cook it.
Okay.
Like, so fresh. Like, when I make pancakes for my son, my housekeeper comes in and like, she makes it and I'm like, that doesn't taste right. I'm like, what did you do? She's like, oh, it's the one in the packet I bought. I'm like,
Uh,
I'm like, we do eggs, flour, milk, whisk, cook. Like, we actually put it together. I was like, what the fuck is that? But that's like how, people aren't used to it. So taking care of yourself, I think having had a health challenge is the reason that I take care of myself. Like, I went through a time when I really didn't think I was going to get out. I was like, shit, this is so bad. And it's because of food. I know that I've ended up with an autoimmune. That's like the reason.
Right.
And it's like, it was crazy. So it was really tough. And I think after that, it was my biggest wake up call. And since then, I'm like really careful on what I eat. I don't just go and eat mini eggs and burgers and like,
Yeah, for sure. It definitely, I mean, I switched my diet, like having a chef now is
That's
definitely
nice.
helped me. Like I can tell the difference in like my energy
Yeah,
and just like your mood. It's
for
like
sure.
you can feel it. So
What do you eat on a daily basis?
I eat like in the morning I just have like some eggs, just no cheese, just eggs.
Yeah, same.
And
I put like
then
salt and pepper on them.
yeah. And then I just had like some fruit for lunch or something like
Oh,
that.
wow.
Just like fruit, water, and then dinner. My chef probably come over like 6:30, 7. And it depends. He might do a lot of salmon and broccoli and
That's my favorite
potatoes.
salmon.
Yeah, so
You have a
probably
similar
rice.
diet
So
to me. That's real.
yeah,
And I'm not an athlete.
yeah.
But that's what I do a really similar thing. Do you eat meat?
Yeah, sometimes. But I'm more like the salmon. I don't like steak unless it's like I got like a off day the next day. We might go to dinner. I might get a steak. But
Got it. But if you don't like it,
yeah,
yeah.
I
Oh,
like
I save steak for when I'm in like a really top steak
hmm
restaurant because I just feel like they get it right. And then I'll
yeah,
have Wagyu.
yeah, wagyu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it. Boom. Like, I just love
wagyu
it.
fire. Yeah,
Yeah, isn't it so good? Oh my
Japanese
God, you're
flavor.
making me hungry now.
Yeah,
Good food is like
yeah.
the best. Okay, so my final question.
hmm
If you were to fast forward into the future, what does Earth look like to you? Like, how does it
Fast
look?
forward. Fast forward.
Like 300 years from now?
Man, I would say
Is it an apocalypse? Like, are we
yeah.
still around?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. But I just feel like it's gonna be like flying cars. It's gonna be crazy. Like
They're already
everything.
coming out.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be at an Uber, like just in the air. Like I feel like it's gonna be all digital, like
Yes,
everything digital.
for sure.
But I feel like it's gonna mess up. Like you see the stuff, the
Yeah.
Apple thing. I got one of those. It's amazing, like
Is it really? Is
amazing.
it like the Oculus?
Yeah, but
But
it's better
even
though.
really?
Yeah, like it's a feature on there. They got like Alicia Keys like in a studio session like this.
No
And you
way.
like sitting right here, like you in here, like if you was somebody was just like in
You
the corner.
literally
It's like you
feel.
right there. She's singing to you, staring at you. Like you could, it's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. Oh my
it looked
God.
just like this though. I'm like, yo, it's crazy. So it's only gonna get better and better.
Yeah.
So I feel like the relationships and a lot of jobs and stuff gonna not be there because I feel like everything gonna be just digital and you ain't gonna need to work and do stuff no more because
All
it's
gonna
just
be
gonna
AI.
yeah
I think it's all gonna be inside of virtual
yeah
reality.
mm-hmm,
Like, I don't even like I don't if there's a movie that's like that. Everything's a game,
mm-hmm.
everything's inside it. I still think
Yeah,
we're in a simulation of some description.
yeah, I think that's how the world gonna be though. It's not gonna be a lot of no more cash. It's just everything just digital. I
No,
think
I know, I
yeah
agree. It's gonna be so
no
different.
cards. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm here for it though.
Yeah, I wish we could stay that long. How do we prolong our life? Do you do stuff to look after your like reversing your age? Are you into that stuff yet?
uh,
Biohacking.
I'm not into it yet, but I heard about it.
You want to like you're the perfect age to like get into it.
For real?
Oh my God, I could talk
Mm,
to you for hours on this. Literally, like, I'm obsessed with it. From peptides to supplements and things that we do to take care of our bodies to reverse our biological age. Like, I've reversed mine. Like,
mm,
I'm keeping on, like, on it, reversing it, on it, reversing it. So it's like taking out fast food, taking out so many things that like take you the other way and technically self-destruct your body. You're an
mm,
athlete, so for you it'll be very easy to start biohacking
mm.
because you just like do more of what you're doing and like lean into it.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it after though. So
Okay.
It's so interesting. Well, look, thank you so much for coming.
sure.
I could talk to you for hours, but I know. So you have coming up. What do you have coming up that people can games?
Couple months. Yeah, I mean, we got playoffs coming up. Tune in. We should be a 1 or 2 seed. Yeah, we're gonna make a run for a championship. Tune in, Minnesota Timberwolves, number 23.
Yay! I love that. I'm gonna put all of your tags below,
Okay.
so
Cool.
you can follow Monte and you can see all his amazing things that he's doing.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, it will be awesome. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.